Welcome back to 031 Mag. I'm Shaquille, aka King Keely, and I'm here with my girl Q.
Yes, it is your girl, Q Mgoma. The Q in Q stands for Queen. Of course, we're out here at Durban, 031 Tegiri.
So today I'm covering lifestyle, music, events. As per usual, I have a special guest with me today. We'll be outside Florida Road, where the Glam Lounge is located, taking you through music, movement, events, and lifestyle.
And you know what? Shout out to Bonnie for doing this bomb-ass
shout
face
out to
beats
Bonnie.
on the both of us. We're looking so gorgeous today. Looking so gorgeous. Getting Glam Lounge. But let's not get too into that. Let's watch Shaquille as she takes you through what's happening on the streets.
So as I said, I will be taking you through lifestyle content. I have a special guest with me today, introducing nightlife hosts, whatever's popping in Durban. So come with me around the block to see what's popping. What's good, everybody? My name is Shaquille, aka King Keely, and I'm out here around the block on Florida Road with a special guest. Can you tell us more about yourself?
Hello, my friends. Customer yesterday gave me customer question that I
Okay.
There go. Where do you start? Cali boy, so cool. I'm a TikToker. I won't say TikTok, but I'm also on Instagram.
Okay. So you're a content creator?
Yeah, I'm a content creator.
Okay, cool.
I promote music and brands, and I also work with brands such as brands like Timu, Telecom, Mofire, etc., etc.
Okay, cool. So you work with brands like Timu. Like, what do you do? Do you create content or?
I create content. They send my products, then I promote.
Yeah. And tell us more about your drip. Is this a local brand? Is it your brand? Tell us about your outfits.
Okay. Drip check.
Yes.
And, okay. This bucket head, I got it from Cotton Gods. It's located in town. Shades, got them for free. Don't even remember when I got it, but this t-shirt, got it from Droppy. I'm sure you know Droppy.
Yeah, I know Droppy.
I also got it for free. And this one, I bought it last year.
Okay.
Then
so you like wearing local brands?
So
are you an ambassador, or do they give you? Do you buy? Do they give you the drip for free? You advertise? Tell us more about that.
Now, sometimes they give me the drip for free.
Yeah.
But sometimes I also buy it to support the brews.
So I wanted to know what's coming up in Durban. What's next for Cali Boy? What's the movements? What next big event do you want to see?
For now, we're waiting for a Dlala Music Fest, which is Dlala Tuxin's event.
Yeah.
So
when is that?
I'm not sure, but I think it's next month.
Okay.
Yeah,
cool.
but
and then can I ask you one more question, just a little sneaky question? As an industry trend, who wouldn't you date? Would you date a girl from the industry? Can you elaborate? Tell us why. Would you date a DJ, content creator? You're a content creator yourself, so why wouldn't you date a content creator?
Nah, I just want my girl to be low key. Yeah.
Oh,
not to be
you
low.
outside, but your girl must be low key.
Yeah,
that's a double standard, friend.
I want to talk to her.
Yeah, okay, cool. Thank you so much for hanging with us. Once again, this is Cali Boy. You can find him on Instagram, TikTok, or you're on YouTube. No, not yet.
You can
find him on TikTok, on Instagram. Your handle is?
Caliboy _ so cool.
Thank you so much, Cali Boy, for hanging with us. We've been around the block, back to the studio with my girl Q.
Hey guys, Umbali again at the Glam Lounge. So today I have a tip for y'all about a collagen. So a collagen, it's a vegan collagen. So this a collagen, Lena, it helps with inner growth and your hair, and It comes in different flavors. It comes in strawberry and chocolate. So if you need a pack, just come at the Glam Lounge. Thank you.
Thank you once again, Mbali, for the Glam Corner tips. And right about now, we have a guest, a very special one. We've got Teabag, who is more than just a music producer. He is also a music executive as well as a DJ. Let's get to know him just a little bit more. Teabag, welcome to the O3 Mag.
Thank you, welcome. Thank you very much.
I'm so glad that you made it today. So can you please just tell us a little bit about who Teabag is, where you come from, and what inspired you to get into the music scene?
Okay, well, Teabag is from Durban, born and raised. I was born as Pingo, didn't stay long there, moved to Efos.
Yeah.
Stayed there for about 5-6 years, moved back to Durban, Maranhili. Mm-hmm. Moved then to New Germany, and then spent most of my life. I think that's where I would say that's my hometown, is 705 New Germany. I go there. And then when I went to varsity, my family moved back to Joburg.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've been.
Yeah, I can like tell with the accents. It's giving bacon and eggs. It's giving bacon and eggs.
My God.
So for like Umudu, who's been in and out between Durban and Joburg, can you just tell us a little bit in comparison with the music scene about the differences and what inspired you to like be more in the music executive side more?
I think in terms of the first one, I feel the main difference for me between Durban and Joburg when it comes to music is that a lot of the times you'll find that, quote unquote, it's a win, it's my farm. So
I mean, we'll take that. We'll take that. Yeah.
Time is spent more appreciating the talent and the hard work it takes to become a talent, as opposed to what can I sell right now.
Yeah.
So you'll always find that a lot of the times when a talent from like KZN or Durban leaves the province, they get a lot of success because there's so much talent here that if you can stand out like in KZN, you basically set up for the rest of your career.
Yeah.
And in that, I mean, I first started as a rapper. There's guys that are rapping a lot better than me, so where can I move to?
Yeah.
Because I'm up beats.
Yeah.
And then I realized, okay, there's a lot of producers, it's a saturated market.
Yeah.
Then I carried on in the beat stuff because I liked the beats, but then I looked more at engineering, like mixing and mastering. I saw a lapo and then I was like, you know what? Okay, we've got these songs. Who's going to play them? Nobody's going to play them.
Yeah.
Then I got into DJing. Then I started DJing up and down. Then I was like, again, there's too many Joburg acts that keep constantly being brought down.
Yeah, true.
So, and there's all this music happening and nobody's hearing it in the right spaces. Then I got into events. Then events was just a bit too hectic for me. It's an ironic thing. I'm in music, but I'm not really umuntu othanda large crowds and all of that stuff there.
How does that even happen? I mean, like if umuntu like they are called a crowd, but you also want to be in a space where a crowd has to appreciate your work in order for you to upgrade. So how did you balance that and how did you manage that?
Well, the big part of me wanting to DJ was if let me just put myself in front of people and get three, and then I'll obviously get used to it as it goes. So even now, if I'm playing something, and then I'll go sit with the people that I came with, or if there's no reason for me to stay and carry on with other things elsewhere.
Okay, but what determines Uti? There's not really a reason for you to stay after a gig. Like, how do you calculate? So it's okay, no, la aish is ya keeper la, or is it a matter of keeper? Is it a matter of being busy or just having things to do after a gig? Like, how do you weigh out? So it's la la aish slice it out.
As soon as I'm a gangster and as soon as there's tables, you can see what's okay. So I want to laugh and I want to later on.
Really?
Yes.
I mean, me growing up in Durban, I mean, gangsterism is not normal, guys. It's not normal. But come on. You know, they're not here to cause trouble, but then also you're a male too. So it's different with us women because, I mean, we can almost get in anywhere and we fit in with any crowd. We're women, and also in the nightlife culture, it's easier for women to like fit in. But as a guy, you might just like be there. You were the DJ. Hey, the hands start falling all over you, and then you make the gangsters mad.
That's the problem. How am I? I don't feel so much. Next thing
you know, but like getting into the not so gangster things, some things that are soft. As you do know that the 031 Mag podcast is powered by the Glam Lounge, so we're gonna have to call in the Glam Squad. Let us get into the soft era of things as we continue to have a conversation. So you did mention also that you are also in production. So is there anything that you are working on currently, or something that we should be expecting to come soon? Anything in that manner?
Well, on the production side, Dakula, again, I don't focus Dakula on the commercial side. Well, I'm kicking some hits and I'm full song of the year. Well, I'm more focused on if I can get 5 songs on heavy rotation in the year. By the time the publishing comes in, it's going to look nice. Well, I'm more focused on creating library music, production music for TV and film.
Oh, nice.
Well, again,
nice.
if you're not looking to be, if you don't have, like, I realized I don't have the characteristics to be a superstar. But again, I can still have make a living and sustain myself in the music space, behind the scenes, film and TV. Well, that is perfect. You can have a hit song, and you can have an advert, and you'll be making the same amount of money.
Or even more, because I do know, Wusi, when it comes to like films and adverts, it's the check is a little bigger, because you don't necessarily have to push yourself. It's a matter of having the right network and knowing which doors to knock on to showcase your craft. Whereas with like artists dating abantu, you need to always trying to put yourself out there. As you saying, was you realized it wasn't really your element. So at what point in your career did you realize was actually I wanna make this, I wanna polish my craft and put it more into corporate spaces and more background spaces instead of abantu? At what point in the career did you realize
Well, somewhere along my career, I was in charge of running a record label. It used to be called Maliningi Records.
Okay.
So with that, you have a whole lot of music that we're constantly recording. And while we're working with these people, we figure some gentleman from Mr. Price, through Lex LaFoy. Shout out to Lex LaFoy. She was the plug for that. The Mr. Price guy comes through, is like, we really like the song. Can you remix it for us for an advert? And then we'll give you X amount of money. And I'm like, this is 5 digits. I've never seen 5 digits. For like a minute and a half. Or I'm gonna focus on this. So we got to Mr. Price that year. We did a Hollywood Bets song for Ispina Zonke alongside Uskindi Notando. So, and this was just in the first year of us being in this field. So when the record label was being dissolved, and it was a silver lining, because with the music we were recording with the record label, we ended up submitting it for the wife, and we ended up submitting it to Uzalo.
Oh, nice.
And I should say there's an actual avenue for me to be able to, explore.
Dope. That's really nice. And also, as someone who would say along the way, sometimes in Kenya sevens, but sometimes diversifying is a safer option. I wouldn't say it's not quitting, but it's also diversifying, learning. It's okay. No, actually, if I diversify, I can go further than pushing the by crowd. So, did that not like affect you, like in a sense of how you see yourself as an artist, when you like finally decided, you know what, maybe this avenue eating abantu is for other people? So did it not like affect how you see yourself as an artist, as a creator, when you decided to diversify?
It did, but when I look back, I think it affected me in a positive way. Because at the end of the day, I had already decided I'm not going to be a rap superstar. So, and again, like the people that I find myself that I used to look up to, were people that were behind other people. Dr. Dre behind or 50 Cent, nobody. I'm looking up also Swiss Beats. all these different people that are actually building other people. And then as you grow, you look at Kono Quincy Jones, locally, Kono Chico Twila. Chico Twila was one of the people I looked up to the most. Because I'm like, you've got all these artists that you're producing, and you also make your own music. So it's possible to do that. Yeah, well. So then the positive thing was that somebody else's success, I can celebrate their success because I know there's a part I played in it.
True.
So it made it very easy to do the crossing over into something that's not seen as glamorous.
I mean, like, it may not be seen as glamorous, but the checks are definitely glamorous. And that's something a lot of people don't pay attention to. I feel like there's not enough producers that infiltrates that market, not knowing how rewarding that can be, instead of like taking 10 years for recognition. Literally, if you put in like a good 2 years in with a little bit of luck and a good network, you can actually get somewhere instead of just fighting for a spot for like 10 years, man.
Hey.
I mean, also being black, also being in the creative industry, it's something that's a little taboo to, like, you know, abazali or the community, or like, hey, how you
the only reason why I was so for the longest time, the usual stuff. When I was like 17, there was a Levi's competition. Then I win, bang no 10 blocks. Mind you telling your parents like they never to go to pick up a jam 5 blocks. Then from then on, they started showing a lot more support because they could see this could be something that, you know, could be viable in the end of the day.
And how important is it to have like support from home, knowing Wuti? Sometimes it takes a while for you to like, you know, trigger that one domino move that's gonna like trigger the whole domino effect. How important is it that before you get to that, Wuti ube nayo support system, especially from home and from a community, not necessarily umphakathi, but a community that is like personal to you.
Yes.
How important is that?
For me, it's two ways. It's a situation where sometimes not having the support from home can fuel you to want to prove a want to wrong.
Yeah,
which can get you somewhere, get you forward, but it also helps with having a support. And in my family, Vale, my sister was in the arts, which we used to do gymnastics, we used to do ballet. So they were more open to that, but they never saw it as something outside of, okay, it was a phone, but you're going to do this. Which ended up becoming the rest of my life. That's because like I work, but then I also do this basically.
What you love, exactly. So maybe to a young 14-year-old that's considering both, because I mean, if you're 14, you're obviously still in school, and also, you know, it's after school, you're producer homework. So to a young 14-year-old or that might be interested in exploring the avenue that you're in, what advice would you have for them? Or like, if you could look back at your 14-year-old self, what advice would you have given yourself?
I think it's the advice that I got from you already. There was a time now, obviously I'm going through this, I'm like, Lama events are kicking and they're on and popping. And then she was just like, you know, you look up to Abantu like Abafana Notera. When Notera needs something that's marketing related, he has to hire somebody. Well, he has to do this, you have to rely on other people. And you're in an opportunity where you can do both. You can market yourself and you can still do the passion for the music. So why not? Just because this one is working out now, you can't apply it. And because they always came from a point of view of it's not, I think but it's about priorities. So you can do both. If you're 14 and you can see, okay, sure, but at the same time you want to rap, it's not an appropriate recommendation I would give. But guys, you're not aiming for 90. I'll follow cum laude. 70, 60, 70 pass. Well, at least give your parents that as well. It gives them some sort of comfort, at least in because I can guarantee the time you're performing and their favorite artist is there and you're bringing them backstage and now they
True.
But until it happens, you can't just expect them to be developing that doesn't exist yet.
That's very true. And as you just said that, so thank you so much to the Glam Squad. The foot massage was quite relaxing, quite a great conversation. And yeah, I mean, like abantu besilisa usually they don't like getting pampered. So just tell me a little bit about the experience yako with the Glam Squad and how that foot massage was.
Hey, it's very soothing, yeah. It's mad. I was one of those. But as soon as I'm like, this is good. It's good to groom yourself. It's good to nice time.
And you know, that's one thing I noticed. They didn't use, the thing like so, which means you take good care of yourself. It means you take good care of your feet and you take good care of yourself. So this is, it's not something new. Like Jay, it does
Exactly.
So yeah. Other than that, in terms of Teabag as a brand, what else would you like for us, the public, to know about you or further consume in terms of Teabag the brand?
First of all, Teabag the brand sucks at social media. So I'm not even gonna say check out my Instagram, check out my this and that. What I want them to know about is that the brand is very much behind developing and promoting, especially KZN and Durban music. Whether it be through events, whether it be through the recording, whether it be through anything. It's outside of that. It's even I found myself in situations where I really believe in somebody's clothing brand. And they need money materially. So you're gonna buy that material for that kid because you don't know that's gonna be the start of the rest of his life. So my brand is it's built on empowerment. And it's built on sustainability. That's how I ended up landing Corn. Is that okay? Cool. I can have a hit song once, but missing 35 from
Yeah, that's a very important aspect to consider as well.
I was 21 years old. I was 21 years old. Saying to myself, "Do I really see myself go 3x
doing this at 35?" Yeah, true.
What avenue am I going to explore to get myself out of there? And the brand for me is also based on confidence, based on what you know, not about how you feel. So if anybody's looking out for things like that, for me, it's just, if you find and you see my name on something and I'm working on it, just believe that there's something I saw in that. So you should give it in top of your ear or whatever it is. That person obviously shows some sort of promise in whatever that they're doing.
And it's also very important, Uti, along this journey, there must be that person that believes in you. So for you to be able to offer that to young and upcoming people, Uti, that sense of belief, that sense of also, as much as I may not have that community, because it's not very common in our community to have that kind of support, for you to be that one person that they might look up to, or that they might feel like lo muntu lo engakwazi ukungisaphotha, for you to offer that's very commendable. I mean, yabona nithatha into yamahala esidako lapho.
But no, I come from that. Like my older brother was in music, and he was a music producer. He made so we was born on DJ Bonks.
So yes,
So
I see.
Even growing up, ngisendlini get no bonks, get no tweets, get no China, walk into petty disc. And he's such a humble dude. Like, he did not want to claim anybody's shine. So I'm like, that's what I looked up to. He had best friends, and one of his best friends is the one that first got me into DJing.
Oh, nice.
And and then that they would come through to the house for free. He would work on their production, help them with the sound, mixing and mastering. Then when I carried on DJing, one of those guys is now a promoter at one of the biggest clubs at the time, Mitela Soul. So my brother was just like, say, as in DJ, next thing I've got a full-time slot.
Nice.
So I'm a product of support by Abantu, so it only makes sense to now
you say to pass on the beacon.
Yeah,
just ngiskipha la bafethu ngiyantshela nina ayantshela bafana ngiskipha la. Telling you, okay guys, that was Teabag sitting with us here on the 031 podcast. Thank you so much for coming through and letting us know about who you are, what you're about, and definitely Durban, be on the lookout. And you guys watch those shows. Nimzwila ngisuku sama soundtracks akhe adlala yephi nakuphi kanjani nizile nathi, and you heard it first on the 031 Mag. And yeah, it's a wrap. Thank you so much for coming through.
No, thank you for having me, guys. I really enjoy what you guys are doing here. Creatives coming together to give something, to others. And I understand that things like this, investing in yourselves and to build something that's actually going to serve the whole community as a Tegwin. So shout out to 031 Mac.
Sila.
That's
your girl, McQ. The Q and Q stands for Queen. See, wrap her up with your man, Teabag.
Hey guys, so this is the flavor of the week. I'm out here at Lockma Desserts and I'm about to have pistachio. Let's taste it. This is good. Back to you, Q. Oh my god, it's so good. Back to you, Q, in the studio.